Well, I'm sure some other assholes would have abandoned an animal in your town safe.
Now I'm already find myself bonding with these two dogs, and then after tomorrow, tomorrow will be my last day with them, and then it starts all over again, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just not I just lost all my pet ambitions. I just don't, I just see the end right in the beginning. You know what I mean? I look at a kitten or a puppy and I see the end. I'm already contemplating, well, how's this one going to die? What kind of shit's going to fall on this poor little critter? I even do that with kids now. I look at a kid and I just say, well, what you in for? Are you going to get divorced 3 times and alcoholism and then this and then brain tumor and then, this, you're going to gain 300 pounds and, my brain is already writing the play. Because, well, we already know what the play is. Nobody wins. Even when you win, you lose.
I do that all the time, Gary. In my neighborhood, it's all young Hispanic girls, and they're usually about in their early 20s, maybe, and they've already got 2, 3, sometimes 4 kids, double strollers, and walking along just blindly ignorant, and I'm just looking at these people. I look at the neighborhood I live in, and I'm thinking, these kids, most of them are just going to grow up shitty, and you're probably going to hand them off to grandma, who's probably about 32, and it's just an endless cycle.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm really fortunate that I don't have to see it all the time, but I see enough of it, But yeah, I think I'd just end up getting into some kind of taxi driver syndrome or something. I would just be so, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I mean, there'd be just a day I'd just say, I gotta take them all out. I gotta clean this town. Gotta clean it. They all gotta go.
Careful, you're starting to sound like the Unabomber.
yeah, I'm the ultimate bomber. I ain't no fucking uni bomber. I'm ultimate bomber man. Ultimate bomber man. Ultimate bomber man.
The antinatalism bomber.
I have my shirt. It's not my antinatalism shirt is on now. But I had it on before. But yeah, I'm ultimate bomber man.
You could go into clinics and shoot up like fertility clinics.
I shoot up everything and then I blow it up. I blow it up and then I shoot it to little bitsy pieces. Fuck it all. It is all crap. Everything is crap. Yeah.
When I was a painter, I used to do medical buildings mostly, and these fertility clinics. It just shows the mentality. I mean, these people who were going to these places were pretty well off, and they're spending, God, I don't know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a shot trying to have their own baby, and the success wasn't really very good. And I mean, when they could adopt or something, but it's that mentality of what I always call that vicarious immortality of, I really believe that most people feel they have to have a genetic heritage because in that way somehow in their minds they live on and it makes them immortal.
Oh, and it's just so stupid. I mean, it's the kind of dumb moronic philosophy that you could unravel in 2 hours. If somebody did hard philosophy for a whole 2 fucking hours, you could see those traps inside of yourself, the ego traps. And it's just amazing that with all the zillions of hours of produced television, how much of it is actually focused on anything like that, on anything like explaining to people that you're just an ego-driven little fucking twat, and you really ought to get over your fucking self. And so if you want to have kids because you think there's some real mission the human race has to accomplish, fine. But if you're just doing it to prove you have a penis, you are an asshole. A big fucking asshole. I mean, you know. There, I did it in less than 2 hours. I did it in 5 fucking minutes. I did it in 3 minutes. I mean, it's just not fucking complicated. Ugh. You know, I fixed these cameras, you know, these digital cameras. And I got some new ones. I fixed a couple. And, you know, they had old videos on them. And so one of them today, right, a little flip camera, it was some little twatty 13-year-old girl living in some rich California suburb, you know. And she's doing practice YouTube makeup videos. You know, and so she's showing her whole giant makeup dresser and all her fucking makeup paraphernalia, and you're just like, fuck! I mean, this is what people are why bother having kids if you're going to turn it into this?
I'll be right back. I gotta hit the bar.
Yeah, I gotta hit something too. Gotta blow something up. I'm Ultimate Bomber Man. Yeah, I get to name myself before I become notorious and newsworthy. I will name myself. They won't call me nothing because they call me. I call me. So just everybody knows my name is Ultimate Bomber Man. I just don't have no bombs, damn it. Yeah, well, I guess I'll just kick you the fuck out of the room. How about that, Mr. Pink Text? Well, maybe you know when the cats died. I did notice that stupid Quinn, whatever his fucking name is, that fucking bastard asshole made some jackass video and it really pissed me off. You know, he's even treading on my dead cat. I mean, how could you know, to tread on a dead cat, you gotta be really, really, really low.
All right? The jungle, because that's going to be what is the strongest, man. And so if your kid can't take it, I can just kill him, all right? Eat his fucking goddamn brain and take everything he owns.
What's the point of that, asshole? Hmm? Mm-hmm? What are you going to say? Oh, Gary, do you agree with yourself? Yes, I agree with myself 100%. I think it's perfectly realistic. Okay, if the world goes to hell and it becomes crazy land, the craziest will win. And I'm just going to tell you, I can be really, really crazy, okay? So yeah, if I'm going to play, I'm going to win. In crazy land, I have all the necessary tools.
Shit, when I lived up in Pacific Northwest, I knew a guy that was one of these survivalist nuts, and I asked him one time, well, what the hell was he going to do? How was he going to eat and everything when everything went to hell? And he just said, I'll take yours.
Yeah, I'll take you. Like I said, I could barbecue you, no problem. I got, you know, no problem. I really have no, you know, I'd rather gut a human than a pig. You know, I much rather. I mean, I'll enjoy it.
Oh man, you fucked up your bringing that up. Because earlier today, I got high and I was thinking of, I was like, you know what, I really could eat people if the world went to shit. And like, you know, civil society completely collapsed and there was no hope of it ever reforming. And I was like, you know, some assholes came to rob me. I'd totally kill them and eat them.
Yeah, I mean, I got no, you know, yeah, I got no love for meat, but yeah, if I gotta eat it, I'll eat it, you know. Just fry them up into little human meatballs or whatever, and yeah, have at it.
You can use their bones as decorations, you know, scarecrows, pots, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Because, you know, I mean, earlier in my life, I mean, I would have found the idea of eating human flesh really repulsive. Just some visceral thing. But it just really wouldn't bug me at all anymore. But I guess it's just because I've really, you know, humans are just, in my brain, humans are just such, they're, they really are plants. They really are vegetables. I mean, they have become less than an insect inside my head. I mean, humans deserve less consideration than bugs. Because, I mean, humans can't even do the simplest logic, right? I mean, they have all these facts right in front of them, and they just reject it all. I mean, I don't even think bugs would be stupid enough to reject every fact. And they just, you know, bugs would say, yeah, oh, that's fucked up. They at least acknowledge it's fucked up. But humans won't.
I was thinking about that today. Maybe the problem is it's just too obvious. Maybe the position's so axiomatic that people can't help but try to find ways around it. I mean, saying that people suffer and life is basically suffering is just so obvious. I mean, it's embedded in most of the world's religions. Maybe people just, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
No, I just think they're afraid of the word failure. They're just so desperately afraid of that word. You know, unless the failure is a personal vice. That they're perfectly comfortable being a failure, like, oh, I failed to honor my marriage contract. You know, I failed to keep my word to my best friend, and yeah, I fucked his girlfriend. You know, that shit they don't mind failing at. But anything else? Oh, no, they fail? No, they can't concede failure. They're going to have to, oh, no, I can't accept that the game is a failure. No, because I'm part of the game, and I'm too cool to be a failure. So as long as I'm on the game board, the game must be a success, because look, I'm on it. I'm here. It must be a great party, right? Because I'm here. It doesn't matter if the, you know, house burns down and everybody dies. It's still a great party because I was there.
I was watching your video today in response to Schlock of God, and you know, I'm getting so bored about all these people just, I mean, asking at this point in the conversation, why don't you just kill yourself? I mean, didn't we talk about that like 4 fucking years ago?
Yeah, I shouldn't have even bothered with him, but yeah, I just figured, well, I'll do this one more time. You know, keep trying to see if he'll respond with any kind of rational argument. And there's nothing, everything, and you know, like they'll never even acknowledge the argument. They just won't acknowledge it. And it's like, well, you know, if you're too stupid, you can't figure out that I'm here. All right, I'm going to do the best I can with being here. You know, but I mean, I wouldn't pay money to stay here. I mean, you know what I mean? I wouldn't put anything on the table to make another one of me. So it's just a stupid, it's a non-question, because, you know, you're not asking me, you're not, you know, there's no evidence that I would take this trip again. You know, because I took it once, I would take it again? No.
Yeah, I get, when I first started talking to him, I thought he was a little more sincere than later I came to see him as just kind of, I don't know, he seems to have a religious agenda to me.
Yeah, as do most atheists. Yeah, most atheists are pretty fucking religious.